what, Ryan? What did you heard? She's saying that she don't want to join Damodar because now she's becoming big. That's what she was saying. She's not saying anything wrong.
Oh.
So she's saying similarly like you because she's growing big, right? She's not Damodar age anymore.
Yeah, the doctor just say we enjoyed it. So yeah, I just don't. Where is my samosa? Where's the samosa?
Hare Krishna Mataji, this is Sanskriti.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Safarva.
Hare Krishna. Okay. Okay.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna. Can you all see?
Yes, Mataji.
I hope there won't be any problem today like last time. Okay, let's start with the prayer. 3, 2, 1. Everyone together.
Krishna Prestaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Namine
Namaste
Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishadhari Vishyadhyadishatarine Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Bhaktadi Gaura
Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Let's practice this word. Who all knows this already? Who has memorized?
Me Mataji, can I recite the shloka, Mataji?
Okay, you all can raise your hand. Let's first recite it. If there is anyone new for safer side, I will recite it first and then you all repeat, okay? And then you all go one by one. Okay, please repeat. Tadvag visargo janatagha viplavo.
Tadvag visargo janataga viplavo.
Yasmin prati shlokam abadhavatyapi.
Yasmin pratishlokam abhadyavatapi.
Yeah, only Sanskriti is reciting. What happened to others? Please unmute, recite. Namanyanantasya yashonkitani yat.
Namani antasya yasonitani yat.
Shruvanti gayanti krunanti sadhvaha.
Shrinvanti gayanti grinanti sadhava.
All want to recite. Go ahead, Sanskriti.
Okay, Mataji. Tadvag visargo janataga viplavo yasmin pratishlokam abhadyavatapi namani antasya yasonitani yat shrinvanti gayanti grinanti sadhava.
Very nice. Next, Param.
Tadvag visargo janataga viplavo yasmin pratishloka mabadhyavatyapi namani anantastayaso kitani yat shunvanti gayanti gananti sadhava.
Very good. Kabir.
तद्वाग्विसर्गो जनताकविप्लवो यस्मिन् प्रतिश्लोकमबध्यवद्यपि नामान्यनन्तस्य शोकितानि यत् शृण्वन्ति गायन्ति गृह्णन्ति साधवः.
Very nice. Ryan,
Yes, Mataji.
go ahead.
Tadva visargo janata vivitvalo yasmin prabrati slokam avati ivata
Abhadya.
abati
Abhadya.
api enamani anasati yaso nitya nitya tata shri what the Higaya and DT Grunan and the Sadhu
Sadhava. Very nice, Ryan. You're trying very, very nicely. Do you want to recite after me once? Ryan. And do you want to recite after me once?
Yeah, Mataji.
Okay. Tadvag visargo janata viplavo.
Tadva Vidiko Janata Vivitavo Yasmin Prabha
Pratishlokam
Prashidlokam
abadda vadyapi.
Avatta Api Vadyapi
Namanya
Namanya
anantasya
Anantasya
yashonkitani
Yoshondikani Yashonkitani
yat
Yat
shrunvanti gayanti
Sarvartanti Igayanti
drudanti sadhavaha.
Tanti Isadava.
Very nice, very nice. So I'm hearing all of your recitation. Some of you are saying Yashokitani. It's not Yashokitani. Do you see small n here with a dot above it? It's Yashonkitani. Okay? There is a difference in Yashokitani and Yashonkitani, right? So say it as Yashonkitani. Okay? Balavrinda, do you want to go ahead?
Yes, Mataji, she's coming. She just went somewhere. Yeah. Tondar Raval Rundare Kosumagaru. Yeah. Say Tadva.
Tadva Visargo Janata Viplavo Yasmin Prati Slokam Javadyapi Raya Bharata Saraswati Gridhatari Shirvati Gayanti Gurati Sadhava.
Very nice, Balavrinda. Can you say this again, Balavrinda? The third one. Is she there, Mataji, or she's left?
Yeah, she's there, Mataji. Yeah.
I'm getting ready for my swimming class. Daya Bharata
Naman.
Nama
Naman.
Nyanantasya so Nikitani
Yashonkitani yat.
Yashodika Iktariyas.
Very nice. Very nice. Thank you. Isha?
Tadvag visargo janata viplavo yasmin pratishlokam vadyapi namaninantasya yasho nitaniyat shrivanti gayanti griyanti sadhava.
Very nice. Okay, Kabir, you already recited, right? Rai Prahlad,
I did it.
what is it?
It's me, Kabir.
Oh, we have two Kabir?
Yeah.
Sorry. Kabir, go ahead. Go ahead.
Can you help me, bud?
Sure, I will. You want to repeat after me?
Yeah.
Okay. Tadvag visargo janatagha viplavo.
Tadvad Visago Jananad Viplavo
Janatagha.
Janakatha
Janatagha.
Janakatha
Yasmin prati shlokam
Vesmin Prati Slokam
abhadhavatyapi.
Atpatvajati Api
Namanyanantasya
Namam Adyanta
anantasya
Anantasya
yashonkitani yat.
Yashodanyan Nidaniyat
Shruvanti gayanti.
Shruvanti Gananti
Gayanti.
Gayanti
Grinanti sadhavaha.
Gadanti Sagodaha.
Very nice. Very nice. We will keep practicing every day. Okay?
Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Thank you.
Bhavani
Try
Bhavan.
Palla. Go ahead, try Palla.
तद्वाग्विसागो जनताग विप्लवो यस्मिन् प्रतिश्लोकमपादवद्यपि नामान्यनन्तस्य यशो निकन्तनि यत् श्रीवन्ति गायन्ति गृह्णन्ति साधवः.
Very nice, Rapala. Can you say this again? Oh, sorry. I'll here. Can you say this word?
यशोऽङ्कितानि यत्.
Very good. Very good. Thank you. Ripya. Go ahead.
तत्त्वाग्विसर्ग जनताग विप्लव यस्मिन् प्रतिश्लोकमबाध्यवत्यपि नामानि अनन्तस्य यशोऽङ्कितानि यत् शृण्वन्ति गायन्ति गृह्णन्ति साधवः. Thank
Very
you.
good. Very nice. So, Diya, do you want to recite? Who's Diya?
Me? Right here?
Yes. You want to recite? You want to try?
Yeah, I'll try. Tadvag
Visargo
Visargo
Janataga
Adu,
Viplava
can you burn off the light?
Janataga Viplavo
Yasmin Prati Shlokam
Yasmin Prati Shlokam
Abhadyavatyapi
Abhadyavadyapi Namanyasyanta
Anantasya
Anantasya Yasho
Yashonkitani yat.
Yashonkitanyat Shivanti Gayanti
Grinanti sadhava.
Nanti Sadhava.
Very nice. And Janvi did not recite. Do you want to recite Janvi quickly? Go ahead.
Yes, Mataji. Tadvagvishargo janatavaplevlavo yasmin pratishlokam abhatyavadyapi namanantasya sonikanti yat shinvanti gayanti gananti sadhavaha.
Very nice. Everybody recited, right? Ramachandra, did you just join? Do you want to recite quickly?
Sure, Mataji.
Okay. Go ahead.
तद्वाग्विसर्ग जनताग विप्लव यस्मिन् प्रतिश्लोकमबाधवत्यपि नामान्यनन्तस्य यशोऽङ्कितानि यत् शृण्वन्ति गायन्ति गृह्णन्ति साधवः.
Very good. Everybody recited very nicely. Those who still have not memorized, it's absolutely fine. We are going to recite it maybe this whole week. Okay? So keep joining. So we are going to learn about this chapter, Canto 4, chapter 1. Okay? This is the genealogical table of the daughters of Manu. Okay? This chapter It's like a family tree of the daughters of Manu. He has 3 daughters and 2 sons, Priyavrata and Uttanapad. So we are going to learn about that. It might get a little overwhelming, or you might get confused wherever you want to clarify anything, you ask questions, or if it's getting overwhelming, just that's fine, but at least if you're getting the flow, it's good enough. Okay, because there are many names included in it. Who was born of whom and who was born after whom, like that. But it is important for us to know about it. Okay, so we will learn about that today. There are many slides and many names in here, but if you pay attention, you will be able to get it. Is that okay? So this is about Manu, and his wife is Shatarupa. And they have 3 daughters. Okay, the first one is Akuti, and who was married to Ruchi. Okay, and then Manu got his first daughter married to Ruchi, and what he actually put a condition to her, that if the son is born of her, he to be returned to Manu as his son. Although Manu had 2 sons, he put a condition that if you get a son, then you are going to return that to me. And he did that in consultation with his wife, Shatarupa. Okay? So says this, whatever condition was kept is called as Putrika Dharma. Okay? Manu kind of knew that Akuti was going to get Supreme Personality of Godhead as her son. And that's why Manu wanted to have him as his son. Okay? So he himself established this Trika Dharma. And so, because he himself has established, it can be adopted by mankind also. So they got 1 son and 1 daughter, who? Akuti and Ruchi. Okay? The son is Yagya and daughter is Dakshina. Yagya is the Supreme Personality of Godhead, and Dakshina is the partial incarnation of Lakshmi, who is the goddess of fortune. Okay? So, this Ruchi was a Brahman. Okay? And what are the qualities of a Brahman? Can anybody tell me? What are the various qualities of a Brahmana?
Pious,
Very good.
wise,
Huh?
wise,
Yeah. Okay. So here they are truthful, they have control of senses, right? They have control of the mind, cleanliness.
Sometimes they can do
faith.
penance.
Huh?
They can do penance.
Okay. So he had all these qualities. Whom am I talking about now? Somebody unmute and tell me. Whom am I talking about now?
And also most sages can also be brahmanas.
Because they have those qualities, right? Brahmanical qualities. And I'm talking about Ruchi.
Ruchi,
Who is Ruchi? Husband of
Akuti,
Akuti, who is the daughter of Manu. So, because he had all these qualities, he is also Brahma Varchasvi. Okay? And on the contrary, there is Brahma Bandhu. Who is Brahma Bandhu? Although you are a born of a Brahman father, you don't have Brahmanical qualities. So they are just called Brahma Bandhu. Okay? You see, right? Nowadays, people say I'm a Brahmin, but they don't have Brahmanical qualities. They are just born in Brahman family, but no Brahman qualities. They are called as Brahma Bandhu. Okay, so these 2 terms were mentioned in the purport, so I just explained these to you. You can keep this in mind. Okay, so thing is, they got 1 son and 1 daughter. So whom they were supposed to give the son to? What was the condition? They were going to give the son to?
Had to give their son to Manu.
Manu, yes. And they also had daughter, she stayed with them, and they got 12 boys, and these were the names of the story, 12 sons. Okay. Then he had another daughter, Devahuti, who was married to Kardamuni. Okay. So you all know who is her son? Some of you might be knowing about that.
Kapila.
Yes, Lord Kapila is her son, and we have learned about teachings of Lord Kapila, right? So she had 9 daughters also. Okay, so we are going to learn about those 9 daughters now. Okay, is it getting confusing so far?
Yes.
Confusing?
Not really. No.
Okay. So first daughter of Devahuti was Kala, who was married to Marichi, and they have children Viraj, Visvaga, and Devakulya. Devakulya was the water which washed the lotus feet of the personality of Godhead and later transformed into Ganges. Okay, this is about the first daughter, Kala. Second was Anasuya, who was married to Atri Muni, and she had very famous 3 sons, Soma, Dattatreya, and Durvasa. Okay, are you following it? So we are now learning about Devahuti's daughter.
This makes a lot of sense. This makes a little bit of sense now.
What makes sense?
So, as in the Bharat, Durvasa is in it, and then there's
Voice is breaking. Your voice is breaking, Dia. Is it breaking for me only, or is it breaking for everyone?
She's breaking, Mataji.
Breaking, right? I'm not able to hear it. Anyway,
Is
so
it better now? I'm gonna lock it.
okay, so she had
Can you hear
3
me now?
sons. I just told the name. It is still breaking, Dia. Still breaking a little bit.
Is it breaking now? Really?
Better. It's better.
Yeah. So it makes a bit of sense because in the Bharat there's Durvasa, and then Durvasa's mother is Anasuya, and then it goes on like a family tree.
So now you know how she's connected, right?
Yeah, how it's connected.
So unless and until
And
we
then-
get to know the familiar name, we cannot connect it, right?
It makes sense because I was like, who would be his grandmother, grandfather, and everything else, and now it makes more sense.
Okay, very nice. Good to know that. So now Vidura is actually, this is the conversation between Maitreya and Vidura. So when Maitreya is telling all this, Vidura is asking, he is now getting a question. How these 3 deities of Brahma, Vishnu, and Shiva were born to Anasuya? He's asking how they were born to Atri Muni. So he understood that there must be some purpose. Okay. So Maitreya Muni is saying, when Lord Brahma ordered Atri Muni to create the generation, he and his wife went to perform severe austerities. They went to the valley of the mountain known as Riksha. Okay. So one second, let me just make it little. Okay. So why they were born to them now, Maitreya is explaining to Vidura that why these 3 were born to him. Because he had performed the austerities. He and his wife, Anasuya. Okay? And because he performed the austerities, a blazing fire came out of his head due to the breathing exercises. And then which was seen by the 3 principal deities. So Lord Brahma and Shiva also appear along with Vishnu because they were directed by the Lord himself. So Brahma and Shiva also appeared there. So Actually, when Atri Muni was doing the austerities, he did not know how the Lord looks like. So he was just thinking about the Lord, but he did not know how he looked like. So actually, Lord Brahma, Vishnu is also the Lord because he is the maintainer. Brahma is also the Lord because he is the creator. And Shiva is also the Lord because he is the destroyer. So when he performed the austerity, all of them were pleased because he was not particularly meditating or performing austerity for any particular Lord, right? So all of them were pleased. And thereafter, from the partial representation of Brahma, the moon god was born, who was known as, what's the name? Here it's given Soma. Okay. And the partial representation of Vishnu was born, was known as Dattatreya. And partial representation of Shiva was now born, was known as Durvasa. That's how he got all these three children.
There's also a huge story behind Durvasa's anger too.
Yes, yes. So now you
Could I
want to
share
know
that
how
story
Deva
at the end?
Huh?
Could I share the story
Can
at
you
the
share it
end?
in the end, Priya?
Yeah.
Because it's a very
Yeah, could
long
I share it
topic.
at the end?
Yeah,
In
if
Mataji?
we have time, definitely you can do that because we have many slides and it's a very long chapter. Okay, I'll try to explain in simple way as much as possible. Okay, and then if you have time, definitely we would like to hear from you. Is that okay, Ria?
Yep, got it.
Okay. Okay. So this is about the second daughter, right? Anasuya. She got 3 sons. We learned about Kala, who got these 3 children. Now third daughter, Shraddha. Okay, who was married to Angira, gave birth to 4 daughters. And these are their names. And they also had 2 sons. Okay. The 4th daughter was married to Pulastya. They got 1 son. And who became the next birth? Who? Dharagni. Besides him, Pulastya begot another very great and saintly son whose name was Vitrava. Okay. He had 2 wives. The first wife was Idavida, from whom Kuvera, the master of all yakshas, was born. And the next wife was named Keshini, from whom 3 sons were born, Ravana, Kumbhakarna, and Vibhishan. Now you know how they are connected, how these 3
Wait, what?
are connected to the 4th daughter of Devahuti. Okay?
Could you explain this again, please? Could you explain this paragraph again, please? Because this.
So I'm talking about the 4th daughter of Devahuti. She married Pulastya. Then he got saintly son Vishrava. He had 2 wives. First wife was Idavida, from whom Kuvera, the master of yakshas, was born, and the second was Keshini, from her 3 sons were born.
And Ravana, Kumbhakarna.
So they are Ravana, Kumbhakarna, and Vibhishan.
Aren't
Okay.
they Rakshasas that come in the Ramayana too?
Yes.
Man, this goes with like both epics. This
Yes.
is really interesting paragraph.
Interesting, right? Interesting. Yes. So are you all following?
Yes, Mataji.
What we will do, we will read one by one. Okay. Then everybody can participate and it becomes, more like interactive rather than just me reading it. Okay. Who would like to read? Please raise your hands. Okay, Kabir, go ahead. This is all about the daughters of Devahuti. We are just going to read about their daughters, how they got
Kabir?
and who are all their children.
Which Kabir? Can I go?
Yes, go ahead.
Okay. 5th daughter, Gati, the wife of the sage Pulaha, gave birth to 3 sons. named Karma Shrestha, Varian, and
Sahishnu.
Sahishnu. And all of them were great sages.
Very good.
See the wife. Oh, okay.
Go ahead. We have lots to read. Everybody will get a chance.
Siti, wife of the sage Atharva, gave birth to a son named
Ashwasira.
Ashwasira by accepting a great vow called
Vidhancha.
Dadanya. Now you may hear from me about the descendants of the sage Bhrigu. He was also called as Santi, and she.
Okay. So this is about.
No.
Okay. Okay, I cannot actually. Yeah, this Chitti was also actually called as Shanti. And she was the 8th daughter of Kardama or Devahuti. Okay? And we just read about her. She gave birth to a son. Okay? And now he will talk about, Maitreya Muni will talk about the sage Bhrigu. Okay? Who's reading next? Thank you, Kabir. Dia, you can go ahead.
The great sage Vashishta begot his wife,
Urja. So this is
Urja.
the 9th daughter, Urja, who is also called as Arundhati.
Arundhati, who was ninth daughter of Devahuti.
Seven sages were born of her. What were the names? Read from here. Headed by Chitraketu. Read from here. Sochi, Viraja,
Mitra, Ubhana,
Vasubhadrayana,
Dyumna. Some other very competent sons were born from Vashishta's other wife.
Okay. So about Bhrigu, he was very fortunate. Read from here. In his wife known as Khyati.
In his wife known as Khyati, the 7th daughter of Devahuti, he begot 2 sons named Datha and Vidata, and one daughter named Siri, who was very much devoted to the Supreme Personality of Godhead.
Okay. So are you getting it? How all the daughters were married to all these stages and how they all also got the children. Because they were all told to create the generation. Okay?
But this also makes really confusion, but then it makes sense in the middle. It gives you confusion in the first, and then it makes sense sometimes, and then it gets you confused again. That's why it's so interesting.
Okay. Let's read next. Ryan, do you want to read?
Yes, Mataji. So which one should I read? So which one should I read?
We read until here, right? This one.
Okay. The sage Meru had 2 daughters named Ati and Nitai, whom she gave in Charita to Dhyata and Vidita,
Ayati and Niyati.
Anita and Niyati. Malakati, Muni, he was born from the first Parda, and it's the sage in Vidita whose son was Ushrana. Sakaran is also known as Iskavi. Thus, Iskavi also belongs to the descendant of the Bharati he descended. Then
Okay. So from Meru, 2 daughters were there, born, Ayati and Niyati, and he gave in charity to Dhata, and they were married to him. Then they got 2 sons, and from Markanda, Markandeya was born, and from Prana, Vedashira was born. Okay. So he's saying, now this is all about Devahuti's daughters, Kardama and Devahuti's daughters. So what Maitreya is saying here is, the population of the universe was thus increased by the descendants of these sages and the daughters of Kardama. Anyone who hears the descriptions of this dynasty with faith will be relieved from all sinful reactions. So you understand the potency of understanding this dynasty, how the Devahuti's daughters were married to these sages and who are all born from them. If we understand it, or if we hear this description, what happens? One will be relieved from all sinful reactions. This is the
I don't
potential
get this family
description
tree.
about the.
I don't get this family tree.
So it will take time because it's a long one. You can just understand that how the, for now, just understand that Devahuti is a daughter of Manu, one of the 3 daughters of Manu, and she had 9 daughters. And they were all born to these different sages, and they also had many children. Okay? Because in one read, you cannot keep everything in your mind. Okay? You need to read it again and again. But the potency
Krishna,
is when
Mataji.
you read it, when you hear the description, then one is relieved from the all sinful reaction.
You can go to Bhagavatam for this chapter and read Diya. You will get more understanding. And Mataji, I have one small announcement before you go to the next slide. I just want to share the poster for the next week, what we are going to do.
Okay, shall I stop this? Share, Mataji?
Yeah, I automatically it will stop, Mataji, when I
Okay.
share. Okay, so next week onwards, we are combining both the classes because we see that Govinda class is getting late for the bed, especially EST region. So that's why we are combining both the Damodar and Govinda class. We have only one class for 4 to 10 years old, and we are starting a new book that is Bhagavad Pravaha.
Mataji, does that mean
Ryan, I want you to be quiet. I want you to be quiet, Ryan, please. Thank you, Ryan. So it is Bhagavat Pravaha, book by Gaurandarshan Prabhu. It is Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 1 to Canto 12. All the cantos, you will be getting understanding what Bhagavatam is actually. So we'll have crafts, Sanskrit, reading, Kahoot, moral stories. So we created a new group. This is only for the kids who are coming regularly, and we need attendance for almost like if there is 4 days class, right, Monday to Thursday, I need at least kids joining 3 days class. I don't want like kids are joining 1 day, 2 day. It's not going to work because it's a systematical study. We are going to have assignments. You need to have give some test for the certificates. We are also giving certificates who are finishing this course and finishing their exams. Okay, it is like a regular school. I want your attendance compulsory for these classes, and I have created a WhatsApp group for this and sent in the chat box. There are some kids who I don't have their numbers, like Diya, Kabir Rathod, and the other one is Rohini. Is that correct? Those 3 kids numbers I don't have. So please click on this link and join the group. Hare Krishna. Thank you. Mataji, over to you. And the classes timing is 5:30 p.m. CST, and the poster has everything. We'll be posting the poster also in the new group that we have created. Hare Krishna.
Mataji, sorry to interrupt, but what timing? It's gonna tell us the timing from when it starts to when it ends, right? Because from 6:30 is Tuesdays and Thursdays, I have another class and I'd have to leave at 6:15.
Okay, we can talk about it but I will send the poster. Okay, you check the poster and you can join. Okay, we are expecting at least 3 days kids to join instead of 4 days classes, means minimum 3 days. If you join 1 day, if you're taking break, that's fine, absolutely, because other kids have some other things. I can understand, but I expect 3 days at least to join, Monday to Thursday. And Friday we have another class too. That is a fun Bhagavad Gita class. That I did not post. I'm going to post it later once the post-it is ready.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Yes, Mataji.
Mataji, can you please send that one more time in the chat?
Kabir is already added, Mataji. Kabir Rathod is not added.
Okay, Mataji.
Yeah, I added him because I have his number. He's a regular student, right? All the regular students' numbers I have with me. Who joins now and then, only I don't have their numbers, or some kids are new. I think Dia is very new to our group. Welcome, Dia, but I don't have your number. Yeah, Mataji, you can continue. I'm sorry for interrupting you.
No, Bharataji, that's fine. That is also important. But actually, it's time for a shloka, right, Mataji? So should I just stop this here and take the shloka?
Yes,
What do you
Mataji, sure, Mataji.
Yeah, because this is going to take long time. I wanted to cover. Okay. So we will stop here about Bhagavatam, and then we will move to our Sanskrit verse recitation. Okay. I will just share that PPT. Okay. Should we start from beginning, Mataji, or should we start from where we stopped last week? How does this work? Until which verse did you all stop last week? Did you complete the third verse recitation? Somebody please unmute and tell me.
I think we finished the third one.
Third one? Okay. Or do you think, yeah, let's all unmute and start from beginning. And then wherever we stopped after that, we will go, we will repeat. Everybody please.
Ramachandra, I could not add your number. Your mom got an invitation to add. Please ask her to click, okay?
Okay.
Only the next week.
Okay. Everybody please unmute. Let's recite the first verse of Bhagavatam. Okay. Is there anybody who does not know this verse? Okay, we have.
I don't know this word. What did you say?
We will recite the first verse. Okay.
That's right. I don't know this verse.
Okay, we have some people who don't know. Okay, maybe they are from Dhamma. Okay, let's recite. Then you all repeat. Okay. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om
Namo
Namo
Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Janmatyasya yato vayaditaratas.
Janmadyasya yato
Let me say it in the tune. Janmatyasya yato vayaditaratas.
Janmanasya
Jate svavitnyasvarat.
Jate Savitravasvarat.
Tene Brahmarudhaya Adi Kavaye.
Tene Brahmadaya Adikavane.
Muhyanti Yat Suraya.
Muyati Yatsuriya.
Tejo Vari Mridam Yatha Vinimayo.
Tejo Vari Vidam Yathavanimayo.
Yatra Trisargo Mrisha.
Yatra
Namna Svena Sada Nirasta Kuhakam. Satyam Param Dhimahi. Okay, we will have three people to recite it, and the next three will read the next one. Krishna Nainar, you want to recite?
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Janmadasya Tanmayadi Tarata Satveshu Vignaspara. Tene Brahmadhyadi Kavaye. Muhyanti Yat Suraya. Jovani Madamyata Vinimayo Yatati Sarkamsha. Damna Svena Sadani Rashtakam. Satyam Param Dhimahi.
Just black. Can you say this word, Krishna Naina, again?
You can do.
Hridaya.
Rudaya. Rudaya.
Hridaya.
Rudaya. Tene Brahma Rudaya. Okay. You see there is line over A here. So it is Rudha. Okay. Who else wants to recite? Diya, do you want to recite it?
Yeah,
Or
thank you.
Ryan, you raised your hand. Then if you have raised from previous time, please lower your hand then if you don't want to recite this verse.
Okay. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Jama Asya Yato Navayata Ishtritata Jara Vasa Abhina Saravata Dene Brahma Hariya Adi Hikateya Mundiya
Muhyantiya Suraya
Munantiya Yatsura
Tejo Varimridam Yatha
Tejuvane Marada
Mridam Yatha
Udam
Vinamaya
Yada Vimino
Visargo Musha
with Driti
Dhamna Svena Sada
Dama Siti Hidada Sada
Nirasya
Anis
Kuhakam
Pulam Sadalam
Yam
Param Daham. Thank you, Mother.
Paramai. Very good. Isha, go ahead.
Namo Om Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo
Jaya.
Bhagavate.
Om Namo
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Go ahead.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Janma Yasya Yato Nayadi Rathas Tatis Vadvitra Sarat Tene Brahma Hidayat Adi Kavane Moyati Yat Surya Tejo Varimidam Yata Vinimayo Yatratri Yasho Vishat Dana Sena Sadaira Sikuvatam Satyam Param Dhimahi.
Okay, let's move to the next one. Okay. Please repeat. Dharma projita kaitavotra paramo. Everybody please unmute and recite.
Dharma projita kaitavotra
Paramo.
Dhamma
Dharma
Patayo Param
nirmatsaranam satam.
Nirmatsajanam satam.
Vedyam vastavamatra vastu shivadam.
Vedyam vastavamatra vastu shivadam.
Tapatrayoन्मूलनम्
Tapatrayanmulanam.
श्रीमद्भागवते महामुनिकृते
Srimad Bhagavate Mahamunikrita.
किं वा परेरीश्वर तत्त्वरुध्यवरुध्यतेऽत्र कृतिभिः
Sadhya Hridavarudyate.
तत्त्वरुध्यते कृतिभिः शुश्रूषुभिः तत्क्षणात्. Who wants to recite? Those who are new to these verses, see, we don't have time to for everybody to give the chance to recite it. Okay, so those who don't know this verse, please repeat carefully when I'm reciting it, and try to also repeat or say together along with those who are reciting it, who already know it. Okay, you can recite it on mute. Just keep yourself mute. But if somebody else is reciting, try to recite along with that person. Okay, who wants to recite the second verse? Who all know this?
Mata, can I say?
Yes, Param, go ahead. Those who don't know, please try to recite along with him on mute. Okay, go ahead, Param.
Dharma projita kaitavotra paramo nirma saranam satam vedyam vasamatra vastum shivadam prapotra mulanam Srimad Bhagavate Mahamunikate Kim va parerishvara Sadhyo Hridayate चक्रित्वां पूर्वस्तच्छना
सद्योरुध्यवरुध्यतेऽत्र. Say. Sadyoruddhya. Unmute and say. Varudhyatetra.
अरुध्यतेऽत्र
Kritibhi. Kritibhi.
कृतिभिः
Shushrushubistatkshanat.
शुश्रूषुभिस्तच्छनात्.
Yes. Anybody else wants to try this?
Mataji, can I try?
Yes, go ahead, Krishna.
धर्मपूजितकैतवोऽत्र परमो निर्मत्सराणां सतां वेद्यं वास्तवमत्र वस्तु शिवदं तापत्रयोन्मूलनं श्रीमद्भागवते महामुनिकृते किं वा परैरीश्वरा सद्यो हृदवरुध्यते त्रिकृतिभिः शुश्रूषुभिस्तक्षणात्.
Very nice. Let's move to the next one. This is the easy one, right? Please repeat. Everybody please unmute. I will go slow. Who are new, please look at each and every letter and try to repeat it. Okay? Nigamakalpataror phalam.
निगमकल्पतरोर्गलितं फलं
Sukhamukhad amrita drava samyutam.
सुखमुखादमृतद्रवसंयुतं
Pibata bhagavatam rasamalayam.
पिबत भागवतं रसमालयं
Muraho rasika bhuvi bhavukaha.
रसिका भुविभावुकाः.
Who would like to recite? Try Prahlad, go ahead.
Okay, Mataji. Nigamakалпатароргалитам phalam Shukamukadamritadravasamyutam Pibata Bhagavatam Rasamalayam Muhuraho Rasika Bhuvi Bhavuka.
Very nice. Kabir, you want to try?
Yes. Can you help me what?
Okay. Those who don't know, please repeat on mute after me, okay? Kabir is going to recite. Nigamakalpataror galitam phalam.
Nikama kalpataro galitam
Sukhamukhad amrita drava samyutam.
Sukhanat Vasanyutam
Pibata bhagavatam
Bhagavatam
rasamalayam.
Rasamalayam
Muhuraho rasika
Mano Aho Rasika
bhuvi bhavukaha.
Mara.
Very nice. Anybody else wants to recite?
Mate, can I say?
We have only 2 minutes. We'll end the call in 2 minutes. Go ahead, Param.
Okay. Nigamakалпатароргалитам फलं सुखमुखादमृतं दवसमयुतं पिबत भागवतं रसमालयं मुहुरहो रसिका भुवि भावुका.
Very nice.
Thank you so much. Can I read?
We will read this and then we will end the call. Okay. Please everybody unmute and repeat. Prayenalpayusha sabhya. Prayenalpayusha sabhya. Kalavasmin yuge janaha. Kalavasmin yuge janaha. Mandah sumandamatayo.
Manda sumanda matayo
Mandah sumandamatayo.
Rasumanamaniyo.
Mandabhagya Yupadritaha.
Mandabhagya.
Mandabhagya Yupadritaha. I think we can end with there. I think there is some class after this. Next 15. So we will end it here. Thank you all for joining. We will practice. We'll keep practicing the verses. Okay. So don't worry. You are not able to recite. That's fine. Thank you all for joining. Vanchakalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namah.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna,
Please join the group,
Mataji.
okay?
Hare Krishna, Jadambaram.
Mataji, are you saying something?
Yeah, Kabir, you please join the group, okay? You are not there in
Mataji.
my contact, okay?
Okay.
Okay, please join the group so that you can join the class.
When it is going to start? When it is going to
Monday
start?
onwards, Mataji, Monday onwards. I want
we-
Kabir to join regularly, Mataji, because these classes, if you don't join the next day, you don't understand what's happening. That's the main
Yes, ma'am.
concern also, okay? If you're
Yes,
missing
ma'am.
one day, if you have any other activities to do, that's fine. But try to do it as much as possible. Don't try.
Otherwise,
don't miss.
Mataji, we have videos also available. So they can go through that if they are missing.
Yeah,
And then
you can even go through that. But we want your appearance, physical appearance, so
Yes,
that
yes.
teachers also get motivated. And when
Yes,
the
yes.
assignment is there, you can you do it well. Okay.
Yes, and also Mataji, where we will get the book which you were referring.
You don't need to have to buy the book, but this book is available everywhere, Mataji. Any temples, if you go, you can find it. If you join the group, you can see the picture of the Bhagavat Pravaha, Mataji. Foreign Darshan Prabhu's.
Okay.
Darshan Prabhuji's book. Yeah, it is
Bhagavat
available
Pravaha.
everywhere. Okay, Mataji.
Yes, Mataji. Thank you so much, Mataji.
Thank you, Kabir, for enthusiastic participation. Thank you, other kids. Closing the call. Suraj, I think we don't have today Madhava class. Maybe from next week, we'll be starting Madhava class. Okay, Suraj? And we have created a new WhatsApp group for